guys, welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year again. We are in for some Christmas content, and today I am going to share with you a DIY advent calendar and Christmas bucket list countdown. They go hand in hand the way I do it, and it gets me excited every single year, so I thought I would share it with you. Every year I tailor the bucket list just a little bit differently to match what we're doing. Last year it was kind of all more indoorsy things because of COVID and like kind of at home. This year there's a little bit of expansion from that, and the year before it was a little bit different too. This bucket list is available for you as a free printable on my website. I'll link it in the description below. It has 25 days of Christmas, basically 25 days, and then it has something to do each day. You can do them in the order I have them written. You can make it more bucket list-like and just cross them off as you do them. I pretty much have it set up in the order of how I'm going to do it. You know, like on the 5th, for example, I have put out a boot for St. Nick, and that's because the 6th is St. Nick's Day. So on the 5th, you wanna make sure you put your boot out. The 24th, we read 'Twas the Nights Before Christmas and put out milk and cookies for Santa. So I have some things on specific days, but you can just make it a bucket list and cross things out. You can reorder it if you want, like whatever works for you. I will go through this whole list for you, but before I do so, I'll just show you how I make it into an advent calendar. So on my website, I also have a printable for chain link. And so once you print that out, it will be like this. It'll be 4 sheets of paper total. The first 2 pages you'll want to print in one color, and the second 2 pages you'll want to print in the other color. So I printed the first 2 pages in green and the second 2 pages in red. The way I have those pages laid out on my website, if you print it, is every other item goes to a different page. That way when you print it, every other thing can be, like the activities can be color red, green, red, green, red, green. They're not like all red, then all green. So that's how I organized that. Anyway, so you'll want to print these, just like I said, 2 greens and then 2 reds, or 2 reds and 2 greens. Then you'll just take a pair of scissors and cut each line so that you get strips of paper. And then you just glue those strips of paper together to make a chain link. And then every day, starting December 1st, you can have a child take off one of the links. You know, you read it, and that is your, you know, bucket list activity for that day. There are times where I think I had planned that we would go see the light show on the 7th of December, and something happens and we can't go on the 7th of December. In that case, if that child pulls the light show and we're not gonna do the light show that day, I will just look at the chain link, read something else that we're gonna do, and then just with a pencil or a pen something, write that on the chain link, rather than trying to figure out how to get this chain out when you're on this link and all that sort of thing. I mean, there's plenty of space on these chain links that you can write something, cross something off if you need to. And so if something changes, that's what we'll do. But the kids love doing this. We'll either wrap it, you know, around our tree and they can pull from that. We've also put them on the mantle with our stockings, or you could just hang it from a nail from your wall. You can put it anywhere. But yeah, that is version 1 of the bucket list countdown. Another way that you could do this is to take the printable from online. Again, you don't have to necessarily do it in red and green, and you don't have to alternate and figure that out. You can just do it on white paper if you wanted. But take that printable and cut it into strips again. Then you'll want to fold the strips up into small pieces and get an advent calendar like this, the pocket chart one. I have this, I'll link it in the description below. And it has like little figurines that you can place up in the picture. But then you want to place the little strip of paper that you folded into the pocket. So you'll have a child pull out a figurine and the piece of paper. You can read what the piece of paper is and put your guy up at the same time. So that is 2 different ways to DIY an advent calendar this year, using that bucket list that I have. So all the noise you're hearing, let me just show you, is this one, this little cutie. She's filming with me today, so just bear with me on the sounds. She found her voice apparently. But anyways, all right. The 25 days of Christmas for this year, I'll run through them for you. You can find this year's and last year's both on my website. Pick the one that speaks to you most. Here we have number 1, make a festive playlist and have a Christmas sing-along. You could also decorate if you haven't already. That is a good one. Second one is to have a family game or puzzle night. We also pick Secret Santas that night. Number 3, send Christmas cards to friend and family. 4, write a Christmas list and send it to Santa. I will link Santa's address in the description below because Santa will actually get it, and that's kind of cool. Number 6, donate toys or clothes to the needy. Number 5, I missed, put out a boot for St. Nick. Number 7, have a Christmas campfire in your fireplace with special holiday drinks. Like a bonfire outside, but since it's too cold for that probably, use your fireplace, get a little Christmas tunes on. I think it's a great time to make some Christmas cocktails to try out. I'm really looking forward to that one. Number 8, have a candy cane hunt. Basically like an Easter egg hunt, but with candy canes. 9, go to the mall and shop and look at Christmas decorations. 10, walk through a Christmas tree farm just for fun. Even if you're not gonna get a tree, walk through a Christmas tree farm. Take the little plunge, go get yourself a thermos of hot chocolate. It is so beautiful. You will get great pictures, and you can play little games with the kids, like who can find the most Charlie Brown looking tree, or who can find the tallest tree, the tree with a bird in it, you know, stuff like that. It's just a really fun thing to go and do. Number 11, make a Christmas craft. I will definitely have Christmas crafts on this channel coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Number 12, go to the Festival of Lights at the zoo. If your zoo might not be called Festival of Lights, but I bet your zoo has a light show. 13, have a Christmas movie night with popcorn and hot cocoa. 14, decorate a gingerbread house. Number 15, go to a local holiday event. It could be a ballet, museum, nativity. Look on your, like, mine would be Cincinnati things to do, whatever, in Google, and something should come up, and you can browse all the local holiday events. There's like one in the park here, but find something to do and do that. Number 16, enjoy a shepherd's dinner, which is basically having dinner by tree light or by candlelight only, no like above lamps or above lights or whatever, like something like that. Number 17 is to visit Santa. It could be anywhere, and you don't necessarily have to take pictures, but that's always cute, especially if you have kids. I know we have a couple events here that will do pictures for free at other events. So like, I believe Entertainment Junction here is a place, a train like display place for kids, and they have a Santa there and you could do free pictures. So you can probably find one that does not cost money. Next up is to decorate Christmas cookies, always a favorite. 19 is to see a drive-through light show. We have like 5 or 6 just in my immediate like 30-minute circle. I'm sure you have one near you too. Those are always a hit. Number 20 is to have a Christmas themed breakfast in your PJs. I feel like Christmas morning, we do like a fancier breakfast, or like go straight to present opening and like you get brunch later. So I feel like you don't really get the red and green pancakes cut into Christmas trees and like, you know, that sort of thing in your Christmas pajamas. So I just think it would be really fun to take a day leading up to Christmas and do a complete, like all out Christmas themed breakfast. Next up is to do a fun outdoor activity. If you get snow in your area, go sledding, build a snowman, you know, something like that. We really like to do ice skating here. We don't often get snow in December. I mean, sometimes we do, but not enough to like accumulate and like do those things. So ice skating is a great one for us. There's a ski resort near us that you could do skiing or tubing or something like that, but just something outside to enjoy the crisp, cool air. Next, number 22 is to go on a winter scavenger hunt. And by that, I just mean make yourself a list. It could be anything. Find a wreath with a bow. Find a Christmas decorated mailbox. Find an elf. You know, just anything that you might find if you were to go outside walking, and put it on a list and then go on your walk and do a little scavenger hunt. That's super fun for the kids. If you want to make them like a little printable, like dry erase type style where they could, you know, check off, then it makes it even more fun. But a winter scavenger hunt is number 22. Number 23 is walk your neighborhood to look at Christmas lights. Of course, you could also drive and let's turn some Christmas music on and cover more area, but you know, whichever way you want to do it is perfectly fine. Number 24, read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and put out milk and cookies for Santa. Of course, that's a must. And then number 25, Merry Christmas. Open presents, spend time with your loved ones, and just enjoy the day. So that is the bucket list this year. Go and get it from my website and get the other printables too, so that it can just make it a little easier on yourself. And I hope you enjoyed this. Please consider hitting the subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up. That really helps my channel a lot, and I will have so much more fun, festive holiday content for you this year. If you are new here, my typical channel is motherhood. I do kids activities. I'm a homeschooler, days in the life, routines, stuff like that. Anything that just is what I'm going through as a mother. I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a almost 6-month-old at this point. So I am in a whole slew of different age brackets and just really enjoy getting to know you guys, my little small community here, and would love to have you as a part of this channel. So I will see you guys in the next video. See you then.